What's going on, everyone? It's Mike back again, and I've got another Jay with me. It's not John this week. We've got Judgy from Across the Park podcast. An absolute pleasure to have you on, bud.
Great to be on, Mike. Thanks a lot. Big fans of yours, so very looking forward to the watch along, and hopefully everyone enjoys it.
Yeah, I'm sure they will. Millsy's already warned me about your behaviour. He actually said, "Be careful of him. Keep him away from the beer." And I said, "Well, you know." So, guys, obviously get your comments in. We're just going to go through the teams. So, as always, I'm just going to bring up the teams. Up to 60 viewers already. So, thank you for tuning in, guys. Let's see if we can hit, 150 by kickoff. You got 20 minutes. Start sharing, guys. So, here's your teams. For Everton, obviously, Carlo Ancelotti's not been sacked, so he's still the manager. Pickford in goal. Across the back four, we've got Godfrey at right back, Keane, Mina, and Luca Dean at left back. Moving into midfield now, Allen, Sigurdsson, and Decore, who I'm sure will pivot across the three. And we've got Rodriguez, Calvert-Lewin, and Boy is a new signing for us because of the mistake. And there's your formation. We believe it's a 4-3-3, but as we all know, he transitions. Southampton got Hassel-Hootel. He is still in charge. Goalkeeper McCarthy, good goalkeeper, made a few good saves. Walker-Speakers, Benarak, Vestergaard, Bertrand, Armstrong, Ward-Prowse, Romelu, Redmond, Che Adams, and of course the danger man today for Southampton, no doubt about it, is Danny Ings. Judgy, what's your thoughts on the Everton team then, mate?
Well, it kind of picked itself. I think the big dilemma for Carlo was the Sigurdsson or Gomez, wasn't it? To be fair, I think Gylfi deserves a start. He's been much changed from last season, like a lot of the players, but as much as anything, I think Gomez has been a little bit disappointing. Certainly in the derby, he got caught out quite a few times in possession.
Yes.
And for me, certainly against teams like Southampton who do pressure throughout the 90 minutes, he is one of those players who is likely to get caught and wants a little bit too much time on the ball. No, I think, in fairness, I think Gylfi deserves a start, and hopefully he can impress. He scored a whopper here a few years ago, even though it was a terrible performance that day.
Do you remember
that?
It
was when Unsworth was in charge, yeah. But it was a great strike.
I'll never forget that because I did my match reaction from the car. That was when I used to do my reactions in the car because I used to be scared of the missus knowing I had a YouTube channel. And I sat there in the car and I never forget sitting there going, just sack Koeman and bring in Allardyce. I was at that point in my Everton. I was done.
I thought Unsworth was in charge for that one. Was it Unsworth? I think Unsworth was caretaker manager for that one.
It might have been Unsworth. But either way, I was sitting there going,
get Allardyce in.
Because I think Unsworth had a shocker as well. If I remember, I think he only picked up one. I remember the game. We only beat Watford under Unsworth, if I remember, or something.
I went with Millsy and a few of the lads. We went to Lyon, and it was dreadful. I think that was the week before the Southampton game, or maybe just after it. But going back to it again, I think Gylfi definitely deserves a start. And, Godfrey really impressed last week in the derby. And, I'm glad he's got an opportunity to build on that, because I think if John Joe Kenny would have been fit, I think he probably would have went for Kenny at right back. But, I'm happy for Godfrey that he's got another opportunity to impress and, and get some more minutes under his belt.
Absolutely. Well, let's go through some of the comments then. Everton bot chase, hi lads, Sigurdsson over Gomez. Yes, it's been confirmed, but again, Decore scored today. Yeah, maybe he's due a goal. What do you think, Judge?
Yeah, do you know what? I've been impressed by Decore. I think out of the signings we made, he was the one I thought he's been a little bit hit and miss at times for Watford. Do you know what I mean? He turned up in some of the big games, but I wasn't sure how consistent he'd be. I wasn't sure if we'd be up to the level we were trying to achieve. But he's been outstanding. But I think that, like your manager just made the comment there, that's probably been the area of his game that he probably hasn't been as involved in as he'd like to be. But there's no reason why he shouldn't get on the score sheet. He certainly did plenty of times for Watford, and he's got that in his locker. I think there was a couple of occasions, I don't know if it was against Liverpool, that he's had opportunities to shoot, and he's kind of took the, played that pass. But I wouldn't mind him seeing him pull the trigger a few more times.
No, I wouldn't. You're spot on. Connor Crossland, Sigurdsson over Gomez. Absolutely, mate. Kevin Bertie, also James Hart. Yes, he does. Big news for Everton. Big Nozza. Hope Pickford doesn't hold that back today because of the garbage by the media and bias. Trust me, during the game, me and Judgy are going to break that down a little bit. Connor Crossland, not a surprise. Good stuff. Chance for Pickford to shut the gobshites up the fucking Toffees. Come on, you.
I love that.
Absolutely. Love that. Pete Wilcox, hi boys, I'm bricking it. Not feeling confident about the game. Can you give me some confidence? I just replied during the comments and said, James, we trust. Also, we've had some donations already. So I can't actually see who has donated yet. Phil Mason, actually, £5. Thank you, mate. That is going towards feeding the kids around Liverpool, around Everton. I'm taking no money from today's stream, so it's really important. If you're going to press the donation, guys, remember it is going towards feeding children, not me, not Judgy, not the channel. It's all about everyone else today. Sully, just a quick hello before breakfast. Sully's over in Canada, watches every stream. He's a Brighton fan. Good lad, mate. Thank you for the donation as always. And we've got Connor Crossland. Let's get this party started. Up the Toffees with a £5 donation as well. So we're already up to 15 quid. Plus the £15 I'm going to put in because there's no way I'm paying for the pay-per-view game against, is it Newcastle next week? Whoever it is, whenever it is.
I'll join you on that one as well, Mike. I'll put £15 and I think it's a great shout.
You see.
Don't be giving the money to Sky.
Oh, it's not a fucking chance. Right then. Paul Davis, hope we win this. I expect we will. Hopefully. Stephen Thomas, is this match on TV? It is, mate. It is on Sky. But as always, you can probably find yourself a dodgy link somewhere on Google. Usually, his goal. 2-1 to Everton. Adam Smith, yes, it is. Any questions? Daniel Ryan. Where Mike and John? So John's just had a week off. He's had to work today. He's had a new job. John was a taxi driver last week, as you all know. John he's got worried about the corona now, so he stepped off. And he's just had to do his first Sunday on the shift, basically. But John will be back. And what we did is, because we've got a great relationship with Across the Park podcast, I said to Millsy, I said, Millsy, look, I've worked with you before. He said, well, I'll tell you what, get Judgy on because you and him are going to bounce off each other. So here we go. It is Judgy.
Hopefully so, yeah. That's right.
He's a good looking bastard, isn't he? Richard Bott says, Black Lives Matter. Absolutely, mate. Of course they do. And Tommy Butcher, let's go, guys. So we're up to 184 people watching already. So I'm just going to skip through. Oh, we are. There's a couple of questions to you. What was it like, the experience in Lyon? I didn't go, so I don't know.
It was, you know what, before the game, the build-up to the game was fantastic. In the square, there was, you know, as always, hundreds of thousands of Evertonians in the square. They weren't supposed to be, by the way, but as I say, we managed to find a big crowd of Evertonians. We actually done a little bit of a walk around trying to just take in a little bit of the culture before we got overrun with beer. But yeah, we had a little walk, sampled some of the local cafes, and tried to find something other than a croissant. But then, to be honest, we were getting a lot of funny looks from the locals, and as to say, what are you doing here? You know, go and get back to the square. So yeah, we spent an hour or so walking around, then found ourselves in the square, and it was a fantastic atmosphere, despite the fact that the club were in turmoil at the time. As always, the Evertonians travelled well. We had a football as well in the square that was just getting kicked up in the air, and you're keeping your eye out, making sure it doesn't land on your head, but then you're trying to get a touch on it. So no, it was brilliant before the game, and then it was a weird. So we've been warned that, you know, you need to be travelling really early to get to the ground, but, you know, again, as the beers start flowing, you're thinking, we'll be all right. Yeah, and it got to about an hour and a half before the kickoff, and everyone started dispersing, and there was these buses that had been put on, but the buses were leaving, again, 2 hours to an hour and a half before the game. You were going to get to the ground an hour and a half before the game, and you weren't allowed there was nowhere near the ground, no pubs, no nothing. So you would have just been standing there for a good 90 minutes before the game started. So we decided to chance it. We waited until about 40 minutes before the game started. We missed all the buses, missed all the trains, and just managed to flag a taxi. Got a taxi got in there about 15 minutes before, and that was where the enjoyment ended. Unfortunately, it was a dreadful performance.
What was the
Completely
score? Was it
lifeless.
3-0?
4-0, I think.
4-0.
I think so. I think Depay got at least. I think Depay might have got an hat-trick, but he was brilliant that night for them. To be fair, but
we got a decent kicking in that Europa League competition because obviously we lost 5-1 at home to Atlanta.
Well, I mean, I think the only thing I will say is look at those two teams now, Atalanta and Lyon. The champions. Atalanta for me are one of the best sides in Europe to watch. So we were a little bit unlucky. It was a kind of a case of we were, as I say, in turmoil. We lost Koeman quite early, and that left us struggling a little bit. But the two teams within our group, looking back, Lyon and Atalanta, are, again, two of the best sides in Europe. Lyon quarterfinals or semis, was it last season of the Champions League?
Yeah.
No, again, Atalanta, one of the best sides in Italy. They're looking like they're going to do well in the Champions League. They're obviously playing the shite as well, aren't they? I think next week. So
got to support them.
Yeah, that's it. Right behind them. But no, to answer the question, it was a indifferent experience. After the game, we just went right back to the hotel, tried to just drown our sorrows a little bit. But no, it was a good laugh as always. Just very disappointing on the night.
Yeah, well, fair dues. Let's go through some of the comments again. ESC EM 1878 Keith, how can you make a donation? At the bottom of your YouTube, there should be a super chat option. Or there is a link, top link in here says how to donate, so you can donate to me there. And it will pop up on the screen as soon as you press the super chat and you put whatever amount of money through you want. So, again, really appreciate it. Don't put thousands through because I'm not going to get this money until next month, but I'm donating this month. So don't overkill it because you kill me. I'll have to go to the bank for an emergency overdraft, so don't kill me. Couple of questions. From James Ditchfield. Hi, Mike. What's it like without John? Hi there, Judgy. So, firstly, it's refreshing, to be honest, James. It really is. I mean, working with John on a consistent basis, as you can imagine, is draining. I want to also give James Ditchfield a massive shout out, actually. We're up to 275 people watching already, guys. So, thank you ever so much. James Ditchfield is one of our fantastic disabled footballers who launched the kit. James, you did a stunning job, mate. Really, really proud of yourself. You look fantastic in mint, and he's a massive chat. He's a massive watcher of ours, Judgy. He's an absolute credit to Everton Football Club. So, James, just a massive shout out to you there. Thanks for supporting me. Thank you for supporting Everton, and thank you for helping with the kit launch because from some of the pictures I might have seen, it looks like we're going to see a really nice kit today for the first time this season.
Is the mint one out, is it today?
Yeah, it's a mint one today.
Love it. Thanks, James.
What's the score going to be today? I'm going 2-1 Everton.
You killed me. We do our podcast on a Monday night across the bar podcast, and we always do predictions on there, and both me and Millsy went for 2-1 as well. So I honestly can't see past that. I think we were talking off air before we come on, weren't we, and saying the importance of we're going to need at least a couple of goals today. But I think without Richarlison, I can't see us getting more than 2, if that makes sense. Plus these guys, Southampton are good at defending corners, and I think that's where we've been really strong this season. So maybe we're not going to see a goal from Keane again today.
I mean, it's going to be interesting because they've got a big back. They've got 2 massive centre backs, haven't they? Really, it's going to be a tough game. I mean, you go more on confident than hope, don't you? Everton top of the league. We've played Tottenham away. We drew with Liverpool. We beat Palace. And before we come on here, I said, look, I see Southampton and Palace quite similar. So I'm hoping we take a similar performance into that game. Gary Northedge, £5 donation, mate. Really, really do appreciate it. To be honest, there was a stream. So one of the questions that Judgy asked me before this was, do we have breaks and things? How does it work? And I said to him, well, sometimes if you need a wee, just go for a wee, just go, whatever, it's fine. And I left a stream once because we had £200 donated to us in the stream, which I was blown away at. Like, that's a lot more than this channel makes per month, sort of thing, and it's absolutely blown away. So, if you need to go, then you know, just pop away whenever you need to. Oh, it's already kicking off in the comments. Already kicking off. Connor Crossland, fuck off, Red Men TV. Oh dear, guys, come on. There's no way they're watching this because they don't want to watch a proper fan channel. Andy MD, how would you describe the bench? Strong, weak, or medium? I don't know if you've had a chance to see the bench, Judgy, but
I'm just looking at the bench now. I mean, it's strong relative to what we've seen in recent seasons, isn't it? You know, Andy Gomez, again, we spoke a little bit about the fact that Gylfi deserves his chance. A lot of midfielders in there, isn't there?
Yeah,
you know, Delph, Bernard, you know, without Moise Keane now, obviously, and I think that's one disappointing thing about the window. We won't talk too long on that, but us not getting a striker in has left us a little bit light in that department, hasn't it? Albeit we have got obviously players that are a little bit more fluid and comfortable playing up there, but losing Keane and Walcott and then not bringing anyone in to kind of go up there is a little bit disappointing. But no, I think it's relatively strong. A lot of midfielders, and Nkunku's in there as well. I really like. So no, it's not too bad. But yeah, I think it looks light in the striking department.
Yeah, I think you're spot on. I would have liked to have saw us bring in Josh King, but then apparently he might have a terrible attitude anyway. So I'm not as fussed as that. Eggnog, can my dad Martin have a shout out, lads? Hi, Martin.
How's it going, Martin? Good to have you on, mate.
There you go. Stephen Broughton, why are Everton fans called the Bitters? Stephen's a Liverpool fan, but actually he has supported this channel for a long time, so got no problems with Stephen.
I think I can answer that one. I work on a podcast called the Cross the Park podcast, and it's 3 Reds and 3 Blues. There's normally 2 of us on against 2, and the reason they say we're called the Bitters is just because we never ever appreciate the Liverpool's success. But for me, I just think it's the fact that we've had a tough 20 years, haven't we? To a certain extent, you know, it's been a long time, as the Reds reminds us, since we won a trophy, and it's not nice when you see your neighbours across the park that are picking up trophies left, right, and centre. So I think that's why we get called the Bitters, because we're a little bit disappointed at the fact that we're not doing, or we haven't been doing as well as they've been doing, like it was in the 80s, and that's what we want to get back to. Listen, if we can get back to the 80s where we're side by side and we're both competing, and obviously, hopefully the Blues come out on top the majority of the time, then that'll be, we'll quickly lose that tag of Bitters, won't we?
Well, it'd be nice. I'll tell you what, it'd be nice. We've got, it looks like the Everton team are coming out, or they are on my TV. Judgy, if you're ahead of me or in front of me, it doesn't matter. Just, you know, react as normal. Usually John's on, when we play on a Saturday, John's still watching Thursday's games, like he's behind so much on his stream. So no worries at all. If you celebrate, you celebrate. It's absolutely fine. Just be normal. A few people are asking about Iwobi. Thoughts on Iwobi for today?
For today, I don't think we had a lot of options. I mean, Bernard was an option, but Carlo seems to prefer Iwobi, and you know, I think you've got to trust that, haven't you? He certainly seems to be the favours replacement when he's making changes. He's got potential, Iwobi. He hasn't impressed me so far. He hasn't done enough for me, but he's got the physical attributes. Does dither on the ball a little bit too much for my liking at times, but I think there's something there, and hopefully Carlo can get that out, and hopefully we can see it today.
Joseph McDonald, here's a shout.
Wow.
5-2 win, Everton, another DCL hat-trick. Come on, the Blues. Well, we'll take that.
That would be superb.
By Rafa. Iwobi's dead in the final third. Brilliant. 35 million he cost.
That's it.
Back Toffee should have started Gordon, and I can understand that. A lot of people are saying,
yeah, not a bad shout. I think in the case of Gordon, you know, we don't see what he sees on the training grounds every day, do we? And like I say, I think we've got to trust that maybe Iwobi's looked a little bit better in this system. But look, I think on what we've seen, Gordon is a better choice than Iwobi so far.
Yeah, I agree. I actually, in my Premier League preview, I actually stuck on Nkunku on the left wing instead of defence, because I genuinely believe, and everyone will say this now, he's got the makings of a Bale for me. Bale was a left back, and he's progressed forward, and this is a lad that's got skill, got ability, he's quick. I just can see him playing left wing and even further forward. He's got a hell of a cross on him. I really rate him, I do. Really rate him.
No, he's a very good player. I think what you have to temper that with, he hasn't really played against a decent enough opposition yet, has he? Look, he's got loads of ability, and at the age he's at, he's got he's got plenty of time to develop and live up to that potential. But just so you know as well, I'm at 40 seconds in the game now, so I probably am a little bit ahead.
Yeah, you are, because we haven't even kicked off yet over here.
Yeah, games kicked off here. Yeah, Everton know, and I would have tried to link up and get the same screen, but I'm on the official one today.
Don't you worry. You just tell us what's going on.
Yeah, Southampton are coming forward. I mean, it's been a little bit of attritional back and forth so far. Not much happening. Misplaced pass from Romeo, but not much happening. A little bit back and forth at the moment. Southampton in our half, but again, it's
Pete Wilcox. Could James play as a striker?
He has done for Colombia. He's played as a false nine quite a few times for Colombia, which, for the benefit of everyone else, is just that player. He's not really playing as striker. He's playing as an attacking midfielder, and they're not really playing with the forwards. I think that would definitely be something that Carl would consider if we were short on numbers. But I wouldn't like to be in that position that we had to play James as a striker.
No.
But also he does play just off Falcao for Portugal, or Zapata, depending on who's fit. So he's definitely done it for Portugal. Dangerous free kick coming in here now from Ward-Prowse. Well defended. It was Michael Keane.
There you go. You see, look at that. What's this? How would you say he's Bale? Have you ever seen him shoot, Mike? Stop trying to make a backup left back winger. We already have 10 left wingers and don't really cross that what fullbacks do. Brilliant, Wormer. Appreciate that, mate. It's just an opinion, mate. We're allowed them.
A bit harsh.
Yeah, a bit harsh. It's all right, mate.
He's just trying to get excited about the new left back, and I know what the other thing is as well. All the best him trying to get past Luca Dean in the form he's been in. So it might just be an opportunity, more of an opportunity for him in that position.
Yeah.
With injuries.
I'm really liking the kit as well. Really liking the kit.
Smart, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really nice. Got some predictions in there. 3-1 DCL, 2 Allen to get 1. Could see that. Josh Ryan, just saw that ball come over there.
Yeah, it was a decent delivery, wasn't it? Keane's out with it well.
Yeah, I'm 2 minutes in. Where were you?
I'm on 3 minutes exactly.
Jesus.
I've just seen. Go on.
He's in the stadium. George is in the stadium.
I've just seen Yerry Mina doing one of his dances when we're trying to play out from the back. You know, when he does a little shimmy and think. I think he done it at Wolves last season and got injured.
Oh, yeah, remember. Oh, my God.
Shocking.
Saints FC vlogs. Hello, Mike. This game's going to be good. Good luck to both teams. It's going to be a tough game for both teams, I would say.
Brilliant play there from Allen, coming out from the back. Southampton just tried to press us high there, and Allen just dropped the shoulder and took 3 of them out the game.
That's what he does, though, doesn't he? He offers that bit of quality in the middle of that park, which
he likes receiving it under pressure, doesn't he? He's comfortable receiving under pressure, whereas Gylfi last season, a lot of the time, didn't want to know unless he had 10 yards of space around him. So it's refreshing.
Yeah, it's just positive all round, to be honest. Everton have started okay here, bearing in mind they're away at Southampton. It's a difficult game, but it's positive.
You can see what Southampton is trying to do straight away. They're trying to get the ball forwards really early, trying to put that back line under pressure, missing out the midfield because, I mean, in fairness, they're 2 centre mids. Ward-Prowse is decent on the ball, but Romeo is very much an industrious midfielder, isn't he? He's just there to firefight and defend to a certain extent.
Yeah.
Southampton look like they're trying to play him behind as often as they can.
Yeah, which is what you said before the game.
Yeah, Danny Ings has just gone down here. That would be a blessing. He's limping back up towards the play now.
See, get up.
Got a kick from who was that? Looks like Luca Dean stood on his ankle. He's right, lad.
Naughty man. Yeah, to be honest, just looking at it now, it's fucking hell. Bit of a. You can see that Everton are trying to get down the channels, aren't they, as well? You've just seen that earlier from that ball.
Sorry, it was across from, I think it was Ings, and it looked like it caught the hand of Luca Digne, but nothing given. It doesn't look like VAR looking at it. Everton on the break now as well. To be fair, Romeo, we were talking about Romeo. I was just talking about Romeo before. He's just done exactly what he's in the team to do. Just bulldoze through James.
Yeah. I am on. People are asking what I'm on. Not drugs. Don't do them. 4:38. I'm on.
Oh, do you mean the time?
Yeah. 4:38.
Yeah, 5:46. Cross coming in the box. Yeah, caught by McCarthy.
There you go.
No, we've started well here. We're certainly on the front foot, but it actually looks like it's got the makings. It could be a bit of an end-to-end game here. Both sides are looking to get forwards early. Not a lot in the way of possession, which I quite like. That's proper Premier League football for me. Getting the ball forwards early, playing positively, and both sides looking to have a go.
Yeah, it's positive. Dominic Calvert-Lewin just. I like the fact that when the ball's going up to Dom now, it's sticking to a degree. I love the fact that he's just
100%.
Obviously you're a minute ahead, but heading that up, beating two people with the ball, we give the ball away. But it just shows that Everton are trying to. He's got stronger. He's got bigger. He spent a lot of time. Decore charging through the middle as well. That's a good sign early on in the game.
Yeah. No, I agree. And the thing with Dominic Calvert-Lewin now is he's not just looking to make the ball stick. He's looking to actually link up with players with his first and second touch, whereas last season and season before that, it was a job just for him to get the ball under control, wasn't it? Yeah. He's now starting to, and his teammates have got a bit more respect for him, haven't they, and what he's capable of. So all round, it's a good moment for him, isn't it?
Yeah, it's positive to be a Blue at the minute, to be honest. It's positive.
Don't speak too soon, Mike.
Wow. Guys, let's get them views up to 211. Let's get them views up, guys. We usually, I don't know, let's hit 300. Let's just keep hitting the like button, keep sharing. Obviously, it's been massively grateful for the donations. And look, let's go to Southampton. Let's stamp our authority on the game and let's twat them all over the park. Let's just boss them.
Definitely. Title challenges us. Let's go and show what we're about here.
We've started all right here. We've started all right. Blue Cali there, as always. Blue Cali. No John today. Welcome, Judgy. There you go. Welcome.
Thanks, Cali.
Crazy Ethan, the blogger. How long do you think we will stay on the top of the league?
Oof. Well, we should do today. I don't think there's anyone today. Is there? No matter how the result, doesn't matter how the result goes. We certainly will today. Look, it's a big question, a very good one. I think it also, let's be honest, it does rely on the other teams continuing to drop the odd point. There's no way we're just going to consistently keep winning game after game after game. As much as I'd love that, so I think we are going to need the likes of City and hopefully the shite as well to keep dropping the odd point. They were so close to losing points last night, weren't they? I think you're fortunate last night.
It was a really poor performance from them, really.
It was against the Sheffield United team.
Against the Sheffield United.
Yeah, both of us cutting each other up. Yeah, a Sheffield United team who just can't. They've been hopeless this season, but Liverpool made them look decent.
Yeah.
So
Keith Murphy here. Love the top, Judge. Or he's called you Judge. I mean, that's
Judge is my second name, like, but yeah, nice one, mate.
There you
Cheers.
go. Yeah, there you go.
My dad actually bought me this.
There you go. I
think it was a Christmas present last year. Oh, decent opportunity there.
How long do you think we'll stay top of the league? Oh, I've asked that just. Have you signed Iwobi or is he on loan? He is been signed now for a long time. Close from
just nearly created an opportunity there for Dominic Calvert-Lewin.
It's good play by Iwobi.
Yeah, it was.
Hey, we're talking about that before game. It's fucking shooting.
Yeah,
come on, you two boys.
Literally just took a touch and wellied it straight away. Love
that. That's what we want to see. We want to fucking see it, Blues. Come on.
Definitely.
Everton. Fucking hell.
Corner.
Tell you what, and look, this is a game that, what I didn't want to see was a similar game to Man United Chelsea. Poor game yesterday.
Terrible, wasn't it?
Didn't want to see two teams being concerned or worried, and these are definitely two teams who are looking to try and win a game here. Very confident play from Southampton here, trying to play off from the back. Fair play to them, but we've won the ball. Yeah, can I give a good shout out to Godfrey as well there, because he gets the ball and he sort of whips it over, just puts it into the danger area, just outside the sort of in between the 18-yard line and the penalty spot, dangerous area, which causes that problem. So,
I'm really he's a confident kid. Just as I said that, then he should give the ball away, but he's got some defending to do now as a result of that.
Yeah.
Oh, Southampton looking dangerous. Go on, sorry.
No, it's all right. It's all right. Just you know, just you keep going. You keep going, Judge. He's doing a great job, any guys. Jimmy Graham, what's the side? It's Pickford in goal, Luca Dean, Mina, Keane, Godfrey, Alan, Sigurdsson. I've got to be honest, I don't think I've seen Sigurdsson yet.
No, he's been typical Sigurdsson so far, playing hide and seek in midfield.
Yeah, that's it. The invisible man. He won't be Dominic Calvert-Lewin and
Southampton should have scored there.
Godfrey
was positionally caught out a little bit. They got down the sides. You guys will probably see it in a moment. Walker Peters with a decent ball. He's got far too much space out there, Walker Peters, for me. And again, it's a poor miss from Redmond. To be fair, he should have scored. It looks like Jacory's lost him.
We've been guilty of that a few times. To be fair, you know. We've been guilty of that because the ball goes down the channels, and it happened against Liverpool. 3 minutes in, the ball's with Sadio Mane, with Robertson. Ball gets played across the box, and it was
identical. It was identical to that Mane goal, you know. Yeah, it was identical.
Well, yeah, I mean, he should be scoring that. Thank fuck he hasn't. Come on, Everton. Come on.
We need to get out the blocks a little bit here. Oh, well done, James. Great bit of skill from James. That's delightful. He's put in a Wobie. What have you got, Alex? What have you got, lads? What have you got? Oh, he's typical of Wobie. He's decent effort in the end. Decent effort in the end.
Jesus
I writ him off, and he's got a shot away, and it's deflected off someone. It's caught McCarthy out completely, and it's gone behind for the corner. But when you see this, it's just, come on, go and beat him. He takes so long to get to the ball, you know, onto his right foot. He should be beating him on the outside there.
Yeah, he's got the pace to do it and the strength as well.
That's it. Luca Dean has actually made a run as well.
Here's a couple of comments. Esteban Rios, fuck off Liverpool. There we go.
What's that? Always up for that one.
Fasco Natra. Hello, guys. Abby Barfoot. He won't be issuing much better. This is
brilliant. Brilliant from Iwobi again there, to be fair.
Fuck, good feet. Then you'd fucking killed me there, Judge.
Godfrey's just recovered. Sorry, I get a bit too animated from good play here.
That's fine, mate. Fucking hell, Jesus Christ. You won't see me in the job. He's had his injuries where a few players played well to get the confidence. We've also had 3 managers. Yeah, I mean, look, I was one of them guys that really criticised the signing of Iwobi, because I remember deadline day last season, I sat there and went, how can you do that? How can we go? Mate, you crack on. How can we go from being linked with Decore, Zaha, and I can't remember, it was somebody else. It was meant to be 3 big names coming into Everton last deadline day, and we go and sign Iwobi. I was devastated.
It was an anticlimax, wasn't it?
Oh, honest to God, it was like,
it's like Christmas Day, getting up and you're expecting, like, you brand new football beats Predators, and you open a pair of soggy Mizunos or something.
Fucking Sondicos.
Yeah. Oh, it's good play from Dom there. He's backed into the defender, and he's won a free kick in what I would now say is James or Digne territory. Sigurdsson's going to get told to go away here as soon as he starts to walk towards this ball. It's really clever forward play here. He gets his body in, leaves the leg in for the defender to catch him. And I'm saying that, surely Sigurdsson's not having this. No, come on. No, James has told him to do one. Luca Dean hasn't even got a look in there. He must be impressive in training James from set pieces. You lost you there, John. Mike, sorry. Yeah, I think we lost Mike for a bit there. I'll keep holding the fort for now. So free kick, really dangerous area for Everton here. James over the ball. Whew, what a moment this would be. Great position for him. Right, bang centre, bang central. Again, he'd be licking his lips here. I hope Gylfi doesn't take it. But if he takes it and put it in the top corner, then I'll take it. Referee's delaying this. I don't know what he's saying. Seems to be saying the James doesn't have him in the right place, but he does. Sorry, guys, for the temporary loss of Mike here. Oh, it's a good effort from James, but it's straight at the keeper. Yeah, disappointing effort, that, to be fair. He's kind of gone over the wall or to the side of the wall, but it's straight at the goalkeeper. Trying to find out where Mike's gone here. I can't even see your questions either, guys. So if anyone's putting questions or comments in at the moment, I do apologise. Hopefully we'll have Mike back as soon as possible. But yeah, decent start from Everton. Got in midfield now. Oh, it's a poor pass from James. If you give the ball away a few times in areas like that at the moment, and it's playing right into Southampton's hands. They're breaking forwards, with good numbers as well. Tell some debut for me, this.
There we go.
There he is. He's back.
We're back.
Trying to hold the fort there. I was like on my debut, and I've just been left on my own.
and you did a stunning job. You did. I've got no doubt you've got a stunning job there. Jesus Christ.
At first, I was like, "What's going on here?"
Yeah.
Thankfully, not a lot happens when you were gone anyway. So it's just a team effort from James Rodriguez from the free kick.
Well, I just decided my Virgin Internet just decided it was just going to kick out for a second. I don't know why. It just pisses me off at times.
It does do that. I left them a few months ago for that reason. There was a shocker over lockdown with the internet, haven't they, Virgin? Yeah,
I can't wait to leave them. My contract's up the end of this month. So Godfrey's well fast. He absolutely is, Josh Ryan. He absolutely is. He's absolutely rapid. Kyle Grimmage. Oh, he's an absolute. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be punched in the face by him either. No. Kyle Grimmage, a £1 donation there. Thank you ever so much, Cheers, mate. Really do appreciate it.
Top man.
As we said before, it is all going towards feeding our kids in Liverpool who need it most. What's your assessment of the first 20 minutes?
You know what's been fairly even. Everton just look like they've got a bit more of a cutting edge. But it's just that final ball so far that's let them down. Sigurdsson. Oh, he's at the bar. It's a great strike from Sigurdsson. Coming on from the left hand side. Typical Sigurdsson strike. He's plenty of pace on it, swerving everywhere. It was nearly exactly what we said before kickoff. Brilliant strike from him.
Oh, you see, I haven't even got to it yet. I almost celebrated from watching your reaction.
At least you know when he picks it up now, it's going to be a decent bit of play from him.
Honest to God,
it's a great strike.
Derek Doonleer, hello, Mike from Cork. Great to see, mate. Great to see. BT's Holla super fast broadband is brilliant. Yeah, cheers for that, Abigail. If you've got a referral link, you stick it in the comments.
That's what I'm on, yeah.
Is it? Oh, there you go. I'll have a bit of that. Fucking hell. I'll tell you what, just before that, though, Yuri Mina twatting it off Danny Ings there. Jesus Christ. That didn't panic me.
Yeah,
the build up to the goal now.
There we go. What goal?
The
shot, you mean?
The shot. Do you know what? That is so similar to the goal that he scored here a few years ago, but he was on the other side of the park.
Yeah. It was the way it was dipping.
Yeah, absolutely smashes it off the crossbar, and that could have been great to see. Could have been a great.
That's what you want from Sigurdsson, though, isn't it? And that's what he does give you. That Gomez won't give you. Gomez, is not going to hit a shot from outside the area, and if you are coming against teams like Southampton who can be stubborn, who can put men behind the ball, you do want players who can have pop shots from outside the area and give them something to think about, get them out of those two banks.
That's what I called for. In Merseyside Derby preview, I called for Gomez to be dropped and Sigurdsson to come in for that reason, because Andrian in goal, pop shots at him. Tony Bispham. I'm a Norwich City fan. Nice to watch along. Thanks, Tony, mate. Really appreciate
Cheers,
it. We've got Judgy. He's on the Across the Park podcast, so make sure you go and listen to them. They've got a website. Looks fantastic, actually, their website, to be honest. Very gel.
Nothing to do with me, that. No. It was actually a former podcast member who helped develop that website, but he's moved on, but left us with a decent website.
Yeah.
If you haven't listened, do tune in. It's an interesting one for those who don't like the Reds. It might not be your cup of tea. We've got 2 Reds and 2 Blues normally, so it's good when we win and they don't because we get to wind them up. But when they win and we don't, it's a bit more awkward. But it was a very feisty one. If you get a chance to listen back to our episode last week, which was the post derby reaction, it was a feisty podcast, and we had some really, really good reviews of it. So get along and give us a listen, guys.
Yeah, it was very, very good, to be honest, guys. It was fantastic. Jordan K, Everton supporter from Atlanta here. See, Judge, we are international, mate. Got fans everywhere.
Oh, putting us under a bit of pressure here at Southampton. Good defending, to be fair, but Walker Peters is getting far too much space on that left hand side, our right, and Godfrey, he's playing a little bit too much like a centre back at the moment, playing too narrow. Needs to get closer to Walker Peters there, giving him too much space. Yeah,
I think the other issue we got is as well, because we play that 3 in midfield. If Allen and Decore don't step over to them as well, it does leave us sort of exposed.
Leaves them isolated, doesn't it?
Yeah. Gary Fulton, all right, lads, where's John? John is he's working today. So he's just having a little bit of a break. So we got a better looking equivalent here. Good judge.
To be fair, John's getting a lot of love here, so fair play, John. You missed, mate.
Oh yeah, John's well loved. A year ago, when I was on about quitting the channel, I said to John, "Would you step in?" And he joined the channel. And he's been fantastic since. He doesn't know how to do anything, he can't do the videos or any of that. But we've got a few of them ours, yeah, he's great for entertainment value because he's just a fucking nutcase. Kyle Brimage, Liverpool look shit so far this season. Couldn't agree more.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree. It's just great to see.
Jimmy Graham, what was podcast called? That's one for you, Judge.
Oh, it's the Across the Park podcast. So you can find us on all your podcast listening apps, or you can go to acrosstheparkpodcast.co.uk. Follow us on social media at Across the Park PC on Twitter and Instagram, and it's Across the Park Podcast on Facebook.
There you go. You see, he delivers it well, doesn't he? We've got Holly here. Holly Agombar. I never say her last name, even though we work together so much. Yeah.
Agombar. Yeah.
I love her. I absolutely love Holly.
Holly Agombar.
Yeah, we do so much work together. She's come on the channel a few times, but I still can't pronounce her last name. I even was going to do a video for her. Haha, it's all right. It's close enough. Good to see you, Holly. Everyone loves you being here, Holly. So thanks for tuning in as always, girl. Jimmy Graham, when you did this in your car, Mikey, do you remember 4-1 under Unsworth? Most likely, you're probably right. I'm probably wrong. Under Unsworth, I remember sitting there crying. That at that point made my channel sort of go up because it was
emotion.
I was fucking broken, fucking broken. Paul Finchman, John can swear 5 times in 1 second, in one sentence. So can I. Jesus. Josh Ryan, let's make our possession count. Phil Mason, as always there. Always. He loves Holly. He loves her. It's always nice to stick the two of you together. Sam Jenko. Hi, guys. Hi, Sam. To be honest, it's been obviously, apart from the obvious chance for Sigurdsson hitting the bar, it's been a close game.
It's an even game, yeah. Like you said before, both teams are on the front foot looking to score, which is good to see. And it should mean that there'll be a few goals in this game. And like you say, it should be very different to it already has been different to the United Chelsea game. I think there's been more moments in this than there was in the whole of that game.
What does John work as from Gary Ethan, the blogger? He's delivering from Amazon at the minute, mate. Do you know what shocks me? And I'm not blowing John's trumpet. Oh, that's disgusting to think of. Fucking hell.
I know you blowing John's trumpet last night, were you?
Fucking hell. All the time, mate. The money for delivering parcels with Amazon's exceptional. Like, I was shocked. Like, honest to God, if you're struggling with work, guys, at the minute because of everything that's going on, get yourself down to Amazon. They're on about 150 quid a day delivering fucking parcels.
Millsy on our podcast does it as well. Oh, it's a great strike there from Romeo. Good save from Pickford. Good solid hands there. Cracking strike from Romeo. No, it was a good save from Pickford. Southampton looking dangerous. Again, it's that left-hand side. Walker-Peters cross. Far too much space, albeit the cross was clear, but it's left Romeo with acres of room to get a shot in. Looks like it deflected off. Oh, it's 1-0 Southampton.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Fuck off. It was Ward-Prowse. I don't know how they were showing the replay still of the Romeo one, but Ward-Prowse has got in on the right-hand side this time, in between full-back and centre-back. Good strike across goal, but I really don't know what's happened in the build-up. It's showing it now. To throw in, Ward-Prowse has done really well, but it's poor from Allen, to be fair. Allen's kind of... He's not dived in, he's jumped in towards the ball, but he's got turned really easily by Ward-Prowse, and he's carries on his run. It's a good goal, It's a good goal from them, but it's disappointing how easily... Fucking Danny Ings. Has put him in.
No, it isn't. Really?
Danny Ings played him in, yeah. He's played like a 1-2 with Danny Ings, and he looks like he's been playing golf recently as well, because he's done a little celebration. Prick.
For fuck's sake.
Yeah, it's a good goal from their perspective, but it's a pretty soft one from... Oh, look, we lost you at the wrong time there, Mike. Big clapping there. Come on, boys! Need to react here. Need to respond as quickly as we can. Hopefully that's going to give us a kick up the arse, because they have been threatening a few times, but hopefully that's going to get us on the front foot now and then we get a response. We have been behind a few times this season, and we generally have responded fairly quickly and positively. Good play down the left here from Sigurdsson and Iwobi. Chance, no, cleared away. Good response so far from Everton now. Look like we fancy it, and look like we're up for trying to get a quick equaliser. Again, sorry guys, looks like we've lost Mike again. You really need to fuck Virgin Media off, Mike. They're killing you here. But yeah, positive response from Everton. But he's on twice. We got two mics in there twice, now. Yeah.
Honest to God, I don't know what this is doing. This internet is driving me mad, and the problem is I don't know which me is me.
That version of you calf clapping. Yeah, there we go. That's you. I think.
Do you know what? It's got to the point now where I'm using my phone as a hotspot, and Virgin Media can fuck themselves.
That is, well, you can get out of your contract now though if they're not. You can't stream off your Wi-Fi. It's not right, is it?
Well, there's usually no problems. It's just today's been shit. But there we go. Yeah. There we go, guys. We're back up and running, and I'm sure Judgy's doing a great job on his own when he's on his own. I'm sure he is. We might this is what we'll do. We'll scrap me. There you are. There's everyone. There he is.
Bit too big that screen for me.
There we go. There he is. He's on his own.
That was used to that. Been on my own more times than I've been with you so far. There we go.
I know.
Look, it's been a good response. Been a good response from the Blues, though. We certainly look like we fancy getting a quick equaliser, but again, it's Southampton on the break now because we're obviously pushing a few more men forwards. That's so disappointing that goal,
Well, honestly, I got to watch it while I weren't on stream, and I was fucking raging about it because the defending's shocking. Alan, why does he have that much time as well? That's what I don't get. It's a good finish by Ward-Prowse, but why has he got that much time?
No, it was poor.
Poor.
It was poor from our. Yeah, well, that's a positive. Sky have just flipped on a stat saying points dropped when leading. Southampton are top of the league for points dropped from a leading position. So that's got to give us a bit more confidence. And another thing I said when you were off, Mike, as well. We have come from behind a few times this season already. Wasted pass there. Yeah, it's tough. It hasn't been a bad.
James Corden, aka Mike.
You are the ring of a Corden, like. Class shout that as. Class shout.
Fucking brilliant. So it's all this shit you like give me. I don't know what the fuck's your problem. Oh, fucking hell. As you're saying, there's been lots of times when Everton have been one down or, the other team's equalised and it's gone to 1-1 or whatever. Everton have that mentality of stepping up now, I like to think. Somebody's just put a comment in here, Jordan K. Missing Richarlison.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Ward-Prowse is running the show, by the way. He's got far too much space in that midfield at the moment. And, I've been impressed by our midfield at the start of the season, but I think Liverpool shown last week that, they haven't quite got the understanding of each other yet. And like Mike said before, they're a little bit too narrow at times, and teams are starting to exploit that a little bit, unfortunately.
People are now taking a piss out of my internet, which is marvellous. Kyle Grimmage, Mike, your internet goes down more times than Liverpool did in the derby. Brilliant, thanks, mate.
Good shout.
It certainly goes more down. It certainly goes down more than my missus. Let's just say that. Unknown
goes down more times than you on John on his trumpet.
Brilliant! There we go. There we go. Judge has been here 52 minutes and he's already fucking ripping me anyway. So brilliant. Paul EFC 25. Think Carlo will make a few tweaks to this system in the second half. I think he needs to. Don't get me wrong.
Well,
fucking hell.
The good thing is he's got a lot of midfielders on the bench, hasn't he? So he can certainly tighten that up.
Yeah, Tom Davies can come and change the game, no doubt about it.
Oh, fuck that. I'm getting off if Tom Davies comes on. I'm going to go and watch something on Netflix.
Brilliant.
He's having a ways at Mina. The ref's having a ways at Mina over something here. I don't know what's going on. I don't know whether Mina was complaining about something, but the ref's having a word with him. Weird, don't even know what's happened there.
It's just concerning because it almost seems like Allen and Decore are getting dragged out of position by Southampton's midfield, which is allowing more Ward-Prowse to have that space and that time to dictate.
Yeah, do you know what?
He's got far too much time, and he's just finding Redmond on every single pass. He's just looking over the top of Godfrey because he is, as you say, he's coming in too narrow.
Off the ball, Sigurdsson's chasing shadows a little bit at the moment as well, which we've seen a lot last season. He's kind of playing. He seems to be he's playing in front of obviously Decore and Allen, but I don't really know what he's doing at the moment because if he's in the position he's playing, he should be getting closer to Ward-Prowse because Ward-Prowse is dropping in to get the ball. So we could do worse at the moment. It sounds mad than just sticking a man on him because everything's going through Ward-Prowse at the moment.
Yeah, well, the thing is, if you stick a man on him, the rest of their midfield doesn't concern me too much.
No. I mean, Danny Ings on the left here. It's a great ball. It's 2-0. No. Yeah, it's 2-0. 2-0 Southampton. Che Adams, far too easy again. It's that side. It's Godfrey's side again. He hasn't got close enough to Danny Ings. Danny Ings has clipped one to the back post. Gone over Luca Dean's head, who for me is too narrow as well, but I think he's been pulled across. Paul, he got two men on the back post on their own. They're absolutely cutting us open here, Southampton. It's shocking.
I tell you what, that is fucking shit, that is. Defensively, that is literally all over the shop. What the fuck's that?
It was terrible.
Terrible
play. Why when the ball goes over his head, does Luca Dean not go and close him down as well? Like, it goes over his head. He kind of goes. He's trying. He does not. Oh, Sigurdsson. It's
I don't
fucking
know what. I don't
Sigurdsson.
know what he's
Of course, it's
trying
fucking
to.
Sigurdsson. It's Sigurdsson. Fucking
honestly,
he doesn't go towards the ball
me.
and he doesn't block the angle off. It's terrible play. It's terrible defensive play from Sigurdsson. But I don't know how they've ended up with 2 men on the back post on their own. Now listen, it's early. We've got a fucking mountain to climb here already.
It's shocking. It's absolutely shocking, that is. That from the whole passage of play, the ball being passed out, there's not a midfielder anywhere near that pass. The ball going down the left, Danny Ings has got 2 people trying to stand him up and he can still deliver across. Goes across the box, goes over Sigurdsson's head and he doesn't dive out to make that fucking challenge. It's just, that's bollocks, that is. Fuck off, Everton.
All over us, yeah.
And there you go. As soon as it goes a bit to shit, we're up to 300 views. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuckers. Jesus Christ. So, well, look, at the end of the day, Everton have got to come back into this game. They have to.
Yeah, there's got to be a response here.
If
we don't get a goal before half time, I'd probably expect to see a couple of changes. As one of the viewers said before, I think tactically it's not quite right at the moment. We're not bad going forwards, but we're far too open at the back. I mean, it's another poor bit of play from Sigurdsson there. Just give the ball away needlessly. Yeah, concerning at the moment. I don't really know. I can't see us getting a goal before half time. They look at a lot more confident now. They're on the front foot. They're getting closer to us when we're in possession. Yeah, but look, I think we're going to need a goal before half time now. 2-0 at half time is a tough one to come back from.
We certainly haven't turned up today. But look, I mean, there is still positives. Irrespective of today's result, we're still top of the league. We absolutely are. You know, we've got Newcastle away. You know,
well done, lad. Better from Alan.
We've just got to step it up. We've got to step it up in the second half.
Brilliant from Alan there. We've just
got to step it up.
Brilliant from Alan there. He's just gone and shown his teammates what they should be doing. Come on, it's a bit more of that from fucking everyone else. He's gone and closed down 3 or 4 players there and forced them into misplacing a pass and putting it out of play. Sky are highlighting the fact that Calvert-Lewin's hardly touched the ball so far.
Yeah, we can't get hammers in the game. It's almost like they're sort of sitting on him as well. It's absolutely going off in the comments. Liverpool and Everton fans absolutely going at it. Come on.
Brilliant from James. Better from James.
Fucking tell them.
Better play this from Everton. Better passage of play in the midfield. James started with James, pulling a few men in. Bit more positive forward play from Zakori. We need a goal before half time. Come on, Blues.
I'm just changing the score because I forgot.
Oh, do we have to?
There we go. we do, apparently. We do. They wanted it. Them lot. Guys, remember, as we said earlier, all donations are going for feeding the kids. We all know that the Tories decided that they would not vote for kids to have school dinners or free food during half term and onwards. So we're just trying to do our bit, guys. So all money raised. It's up to at least 45.
Fucking hell, it's 3-0. 3-0.
Oh, for fuck's sake,
3-0.
really?
Stuart Armstrong looks offside to me. I think VAR are going to be looking at the offside. He's got his head in his hands now, so I don't know what's going on. It's weird. I think it's he's got his flag up now. It looked offside to me. I mean, it's a great finish from Stuart Armstrong, but everyone, including, I think it was Danny Ings, who chased after the ball, was thinking it was offside. There we go. Oh, yeah, he's off. He's off. We're lucky there, you know.
Yeah,
we are lucky because it was late stepping out, Yerry Mina. We're lucky.
Again, fucking hell. Fucking hell. I mean, you don't need more of a lesson. Do you get what I mean? Like this, we're getting a bit of a lesson now. We're top of the league. We've got to be a little bit defiant. We've got to show that mentality that we've got. And we know we've got it. You know, there's no reason we can't score 2 goals in the second half. We've scored 20, I think it's 25 goals in total this season, or 26 goals. There's no issues with goals. we've got her. But I tell you what, that is a fucking stunning finish. That is
It's
a
a class
stunning
finish, right?
from Armstrong.
Class finish. We've got a corner here, down at the other end. If we look a massive side now, you look at Godfrey and Mina and Keane and Calvert-Lewin. Keeper's just come and took everyone out there. Exactly what Pickford doesn't do enough. Yeah, the keeper come out and just cleared everyone out.
Yeah, this will be, a Southampton fan buzzing about this performance.
Do you know what? He plays well. He plays well. I mean, we were saying up into the first goals, it's been fairly even. But you'd have to say that they've got into slightly better areas than us, and they've exploited certainly that side with Godfrey's on. They've identified that they're going to have a bit more room out there. Better corner this time. Oh, the angle when it looks like the ball's going that way and it comes this way. Thought Mina had scored there. Sorry about that.
Do you know what? Do you know what's worse? I'm reacting to you because I'm sitting there going, I'm like, yeah, go on, fucking hell. Ah.
You'll see in a minute. It's the same angle.
Fucking hell.
If it's the same angle that I see, it looks like me. It's going that way, but it goes this way.
Oh, it's just fucking. Oh.
Alan's leading the way here with the press. You can see him roaring at the other players to get up with him here. Decore was slacking a little bit. Alan's just covers about 40, 50 yards in the space of 10 seconds on his own. He doesn't look happy, Alan. I love it, to be honest. I love it. Yeah, he's great. He's a proper little terrier, isn't he? And you can see at the moment he's getting a grip of some of them players. Better from James there as well. Decore's breaking forward.
We've got a song here from Morgan Plays 181. Mike, this is a little song for the shite, mate. What do you think? I had to read this before I was going to sing it. When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high and don't forget to cry because your hair was offside. Brilliant. Absolutely marvellous. Fucking hell, tell them that.
Class.
Oh, I tell you what, I think that there's at least 50 cop-outs in here, which is fine. Thanks for the views, guys.
Defo.
Fucking
probably they're probably enjoying it a bit more than we are at the moment.
A shit game. Needs stopping. Oh, fucking hell, yeah. I mean, I bet you can't wait for Monday at the minute.
Yeah, I'll be honest.
It's that side. It's this side of the pitch.
Yeah, it is.
It's fucking awful.
Do you know what we need half time now? I was saying it, I think we need a goal before half time. I think we need half time. Every time they go forwards, they look like they're gonna do something at the moment. I think Carlo needs to get a grip of them. I wouldn't be surprised to see Sigurdsson or Iwobi off for half time.
Yeah, the problem is, and we said earlier, who comes on?
That's it. I mean, for me, I wouldn't be averse to, even though I don't like him either, I wouldn't be averse to Delph coming on and pushing Decore as the further man forwards, because at least you got 3 players in there who can all compete.
Yeah.
I would take Iwobi off for Gordon. He's been in the game too much, Iwobi, and not produced anything still. He's been the man who's had more opportunities than anyone, and he hasn't delivered anything again. And it's so frustrating because that moment before where he cuts in on his right, it's a great play from Danny Ings there. We've dealt with it though. Yeah, that moment where he cut in on his right before, he should be going on the outside. The cross that he played early should have gone in earlier than it did. He just flatters to the sea far too much, Iwobi, for me. But yeah, I think we look like we need half time here. Yeah, great ball from James, and here's Iwobi. Oh my god, that sums it up. Fuck off, Iwobi, just get off. Fucking shite. Great ball from James. He's played one of them balls, the class balls with he bends it towards the left hand side. Iwobi's just got to take the ball down. Looks like he goes to handball it. It fucking goes out. Absolutely shite. And the good thing is, it was right next to Carlo, so Carlo must be thinking, you're fucking.
But the thing is, it's the hand he was dealt. If you get what I mean, like
No, that's it. He can't do anything about it himself. I think he's trying to play Iwobi to try and play him into a move. How bad's that? You just seen it?
Fucking hell. Well, yeah, fuck me. What is that about? That is fucking... How'd you do that?
Godfrey's just got into a good position on the right there, and he's just looked like a centre-back playing right back. He's hit it about 10 yards over everyone and out for a goal kick. Oh. That's pretty much it. I think keeper McCarthy is just about to take a goal kick. That'll probably take us to half time. Worst half of football for Everton probably this season. Very bitterly disappointing to be 2 goals down, but the truth is they've been better in the final ball and the final third. The exploiters are that weak right side, and Godfrey in a few moments has shown really that he's a centre back and not a full back.
Yeah, he's certainly not a right back. He might be able to play left back because he's got a left foot, but he's certainly getting dragged too far.
He's right-footed, isn't he?
Yeah,
he's right-footed.
I don't know. I thought he was left-footed.
No, he's right-footed. He can play. He can play left side of the centre after he's right-footed.
Fucking any less then?
No. But yeah, it's disappointing first half.
That was fucking atrocious. Right, well, guys, I'm just going to nip off and get a drink. I'm sure Judgy's going to get a refill.
Yeah, 100%.
Put your comments in on what you think. Remember, as we said earlier, any donations go towards feeding kids. So donate what you can, guys. And we will be back in about 5 to 10 minutes. Peace.
Cheers, guys.
I've been up for 3 nights. My eyes are bloodshot red. Damn, I wanna see the sunshine. It's getting to my head. One look in the mirror, don't like what I find. I know that somewhere in there there's a good guy, but he runs away at midnight. I'm sorry that I stole your car. Ain't got those tattoos on my arms that don't mean shit to me. Maybe you should pull the alarm, so I don't take it way too far. Die before I'm 23. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry, Mom. My siblings are perfect and I wish I were the same. Making bad decisions, it should be my middle name. I love playing with fire, it's my favorite. Watch it burn my whole house down, not feel a thing. One look in the mirror, don't like what I find. I know that somewhere in there there's a good guy, but he runs away at midnight. I'm sorry that I stole your car. Ain't got those tattoos on my arms that don't mean shit to me. Maybe you should pull the alarm, so I don't take it way too far. Die before I'm 23. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry,
Well, this is what happens when I'm out of my medicine. There's collateral damage. I gotta go.
I'm sorry that I stole your car. Ain't got those tattoos on my arms that don't mean shit to me. Maybe you should pull the alarm, so I don't take it way too far. Die before I'm 23. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry, Mom.
like me, don't need you to like. You can watch me go, cause I don't need you to like me, don't need you to like me, don't need you to like. You can say hello, but I don't need you to like me, don't need you to like me, don't need you to like. You can watch me go, cause I don't need you to like me, don't need you to like me, don't need you to like me.
my love.
What's going on, everyone? I am back. So he's Judgy. Judgy's just getting himself a drink. Disappointing first half for Everton Football Club. Probably the most disappointing half of the entire season. However, we're still top of the league. You know, even if we don't get a result in this game, we still are top of the league. And Everton are more than capable of scoring 2 or 3 goals in the second half. They are more than capable. We've done this before. It's not the first time. We will be fine. I've got no problem here. We've got some absolute dickheads in the comments, I can see. So they're getting blocked. Sarah. Who else we got? As soon as I see some dodgy comments, do not worry. They will be disappearing. I've just gone and got myself a drink. Bite Me is gone, whoever that guy was. It makes me laugh, actually. There's plenty of cop-outs in out, which, look, is more than expected. They bite at the easiest things. They're pathetic, usually. So, look, you stay in there because I'm telling you now, mate, you're only here because you've got no decent fan channels yourselves. So it's absolutely pathetic. In terms of changes for the second half, yeah, I think it's obvious. I would bring off Iwobi. I'd bring off Iwobi straight away. Yeah, there you go. Your stream delayed. Yep, stream is slightly delayed. It is slightly delayed. There's unfortunately. So yeah, look, it is what it is, guys. We just need to step up. We just need to absolutely step up. And you know, we've got at the end of the day, we've not been in this situation this season. We've not been 2-0 down. We just need to see how we react. We've got to be confident at the top of the league. We can turn it around. We can have a great game of football. We can turn this half around. Exactly that. We're more than capable. And I genuinely believe we will. At least we want to be getting a draw. At least we want to be getting a draw. So, yeah. And here we are. He's back. The man of the moment. Judgy!
Sorry about that. Hopefully hopefully it's probably a better second half. I'm actually cooking a roast today, so I was just getting the potatoes on.
Oh yeah. What are we having? I'm guessing. Let me guess. I'm guessing beef.
Nailed it, mate. Beef? Of course, always.
Yeah, always.
Looks like Bernard's coming on. He's stripped off, ready to go. So it looks like it'll be Bernard for a Wobie, I'd imagine.
Hopefully.
Yeah. I mean, like we say, he has a lot of balls and a lot of opportunities to make something happen. He didn't.
Yeah, well, even his first touches, you know, as you saw in the first half, he sort of tries to keep the ball in play with like his arm and his fucking hand. It was awful, absolutely awful.
Pathetic.
We've got some fantastic cop-outs in the stream here as well. We've got some fantastic Reds saying plenty of things in there, which is it's always embarrassing to see. We've got an Everton fan here, Man United. But why is Iwobi still at Everton? And why don't Carlo give a chance to Balassi? He's so much better. Also, why did you guys go all out for Romero? Right, let me explain first thing. We did go all out for Romero, 100%. We tried to offer him some cash. We tried to offer them to pay his full wages. We wanted Romero, 100%. We wanted him. Didn't happen because Man United wouldn't sell him to a rival. He then ends up not being put on their football list, which is an absolute shock, and his wife is fuming. Why is Iwobi still at Everton? I suspect nobody really probably wants him based on the fact he's probably on mega wages as well.
Yeah, he's gone. He has gone off, by the way. That's confirmed. He just started the half.
Yeah, and why not Balassi? I don't even.
I'll answer that. It's not good enough. Not good enough. He hasn't been good enough since the moment he walked through the door. So people get nostalgic about players like that who've been left on the sidelines. We were like that with Nias for a bit, weren't we? When he was getting left out just because the team was doing so poor. But then when you see him come back in again, you're like, oh, we know why he's been sat on the sidelines for so long. Balassi's not good enough, in my opinion, and I think if everyone's going to be honest about it, in most people's opinion. Shut up with the top of the league. No, we'll keep that up until we're not top of the league.
Go and watch somebody else's fucking stream. Jesus Christ, man. Fucking hell. There's loads of them. There's absolutely loads of them. I swear to God, they're like circling. Fucking
people
hell.
are,
So we just need Everton to start better.
Yeah, 100%. Godfrey's just done more than a few seconds than he did in the whole of the first half. Good bit of play there. He's been taken down by. How's that not a fucking hell, ref? How's that not a yellow card? He should have got a yellow card there. Nathan Redmond. He blatantly just took Godfrey out when he was breaking away down the right. Good opportunity here though for James to put the ball in the box.
Do you think some of the decisions might not necessarily go our way now for the next few weeks?
Maybe. The cynic would tell you that might be the case. Yeah. I'd like to not think so. I'd like to think that it swings and roundabouts in it. I don't necessarily think the Pickford one was a fuck up from the ref, wasn't it? Let's be honest. It wasn't to do with us trying to pull the wool over anyone's eyes. And the Richarlison one, he's been sent off for it, so it's not like we've got the rub of the green on that one. He got sent off, so that's it. We'll take that on the chin. So I'd like to think we won't be not getting decisions as a result of last week.
It's definitely a yellow card by Redmond. That he knows exactly what he's doing there.
100%.
I don't know why he's not been booked there, but Everton just need to stabilise this game. Need to get a firm foothold of this second half and just produce what we've produced against teams like Spurs and Palace away. We've got to step up. We've got to score a goal early.
They'll go to bits if we score in the next 10-15 minutes. They will absolutely go to bits because they've been through it so many times themselves. I've seen it. They took the lead against Spurs. These took the lead against Spurs at home not so long ago. I think it was 2 or 3 weeks ago. And as soon as Spurs scored, they looked finished, Southampton.
Yeah. Obviously, they got a good result last week as well, to be fair. Give them credit. A 3-3 draw away at Chelsea. I just didn't necessarily want to, I actually didn't expect this sort of performance. Look, I knew it would be a tough game. I knew Southampton would come at us. They played decent football, good players. I didn't think we'd fall apart down that right hand side as bad as we have.
No, we've been far too fragile. But like you say, credit Southampton, they've fully exploited it. Do you know what I mean? There's they haven't had an abundance of chances. They've been clinical, but they've clearly targeted that right hand side or their left hand side. Everything really of note has come down that side.
Tell you what, it's absolutely kicking off in the comments. It's horrific.
4-1 Southampton.
You Blue Boys. Abby Barfoot. We were never true contenders for the league after 5 games. Rodriguez isn't.
What?
We've still got 40 minutes yet, Abigail.
I'm talking about. I get the first comment. I can understand why people can say that, but the second one, James isn't fit. I think he looks like the fittest player out there, if I'm honest. Along with Alan.
He's definitely he's getting into people as well.
Yeah, he is off the ball. He's putting pressure on them as well. Corner here, short corner. I hate short corners, I really do hate them.
Ridiculous. I don't see the point, especially when Everton have got so much height in the middle of the box.
And that was worked so badly between Dean and James as well. Southampton have pushed out, done really well, and straight away just caught them offside. Poor play from them two. To probably
Gary
our two
Morgan.
best.
Here's one. Honestly, the Reds are rolling around.
Learn to type properly. Learn to type properly,
mate.
idiot. Everton fans
Gary
are shit
Morgan.
house as your shit house. Your shit house.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I think you need an E on the end of your yaw there, mate. Just say
Yeah, your
absolutely
shit house.
priceless comment there. Right, bye, Gary.
Yeah.
I love it. I tell you what, I'm blocking so many reds today. It's brilliant. Man United Herbert. What's this? What is this? Man United Herbert. James is inconsistent. I don't necessarily think he's inconsistent. I just, yeah.
If inconsistent is Mike, they're still crying about Virgil van Dijk over a week. They'll be crying about Virgil van Dijk for the next 10 years. Get used to it.
Oh,
cry about everything.
Honestly.
Yeah, there isn't.
If they don't win the league,
yeah, if they don't win the league, Pickford will be getting prosecuted by the Liverpool Crown Justice Committee.
or the Echo.
Yeah, or the Echo. Yeah, it's the same thing.
No, honestly, it was horrific. The effort, the Echo. Stewie, 1987. I think there's more Reds on here than Blues. Wow, you know, we're up to 305 viewers at any one point. Flying.
They're rattled, Stewie. They're rattled. They're now tuning into streams to listen to Everton supporters talk about the game. Fantastic, I love it. We were the bitters. We were the bitters last season. Oh, I don't know if VAR are looking at this. I hope they're not, because I can't. No, I don't think they are. There was a bit of a moody challenge from Godfrey on.
Whoa!
Yeah.
On Bertrand there. Oh my God! I thought you clipped, didn't it?
Well, they just shown a slow replay back of it, and it does look like he's caught him there. Got away with one there. Maybe he's not having the best afternoon as old Ben Godfrey.
No, he's not. He's not. The problem is we didn't bring in that right back that we thought we were going to bring in at the start of the season, at the start of the transfer window. I thought we were going to go and bring in a right back.
Yeah, I think the early performances of Coleman gave Ancelotti a bit of food for thought and made him think, hold on, we've got Coleman, we've got Kenny. If Coleman can stay fit, we should be all right. But I think since the window's closed, he's picked up a couple of injuries, hasn't he? And he's the wrong size of 30 now, isn't he? By a few years, and the clock's ticking for him.
To be fair, having watched that back, I think Godfrey just does enough to get in front of him, and I actually think Bertrand kicks Godfrey rather than Godfrey doing anything wrong there.
Yeah, you've seen them giving though, haven't you? It just looks a little bit clumsy on Godfrey's behalf. It looks a little bit clumsy. But yeah, as I say, it's not been given. So, good bit of play there from Decore nicks the ball off. I think it's Romeo in midfield, and just for a minute we looked like we had an opportunity to counter, but they've snuffed it out. And now they come on the counter and they just look so dangerous. Yeah, it's all right.
It's been really poor, really, from Everton, because we haven't managed to get Dominic Calvert-Lewin anywhere near a goal. Bearing in mind
you'll see it in a second.
He is at the minute.
You'll see in a second. He's got a good chance there's a good chance to get him in behind here, but it's a poor pass in the end. It's intercepted.
Yeah, it's not great. It's not great. Oh. Oh, dear. Come on, Blues.
Come on.
Sake.
Possible opportunity
here. Southampton, come on. Just need one goal. Just one to get us back in this.
Yeah. Godfrey's having a mare, He's having a mare. Just been, oh my God. Fuck. He's come back and recovered well there, but it's poor play from him. He literally just runs out of ideas. And just falls over. Oh no.
Oh, okay now. It's not been great today. They look quicker to every ball as well, Southampton. They
do.
They look quicker than us.
Better from James there.
It's not.
Looks like they might get Luca Dean. It's a poor ball from Dom. Come on, Dom. Put it behind him there. No, yeah, it's Free kick on the edge of the area, handball against Walker-Peters. He's lucky there. If he's a yard back there, it's a penalty. Yeah, puts his arm up.
No.
Oh, yeah, it's so close to the area. That's what the yards or two outside the area. To be honest, I think he's fortunate there, Luca Dean, because there's no one in the area.
Oh.
Good chance this, though. Really good. Good area.
Would you get who's standing over it?
It's Luca Dean and Sigurdsson. It's a better angle for the right footer because one of them where you want to whip in towards the far post, and it looks like James is gesturing to say that. Put it in, put it towards that far post. It looks like it's gonna be Sigurdsson. I'd put this in low here and just get it to bounce on the 6-yard box. No, Luca Dean took it. It's a poor delivery from Dean.
Yeah,
uncharacteristic.
Yeah.
Bit of sustained pressure here. Bit of sustained pressure from Everton. Poor from Godfrey again. No, fucking hell. Oh, he's having one. Do you know what? I'd be tempted to take him off and to put Davis right back because now that we're going forwards and we're having a bit more of the ball. No, I'd keep the 4 and just I'd put Davis in it right back. And I don't like Davis. I'm probably I'm certainly not a fan. I don't like Davis at all, but he's really struggling. Godfrey on the ball now, and it's Gordon's coming on. Gordon's come on for Decore's gone off. Strange one. He took Decore off for Gordon.
Yeah. Well.
Sigurdsson's coming off as well for Delph. Fantastic.
Yeah, that's it.
I think this game's just got away from us in those changes there. I don't mind Gordon having a run. I think the lad deserves it. Decore hasn't done a great deal, but we look really lightweight in that midfield now. I don't even know what shape he's playing yet.
This is where he's gone into a transition, hasn't he? He'll change.
Gordon's got away early on the left. He's right in the corner, but he's in a good little position here. Good chance. Come on, Bernard. Oh, it's a good chance. James should score there. I don't know if the ball was a little bit in front of him, but it's great play from straight away from Gordon and Bernard as well. Bernard's got in inside left. He sent Romeo for the echo, and he's cut it back just in front of Rodriguez. It's not the best ball from Bernard in the end, but it's good play down that left hand side. Probably the best bit of play I've seen all afternoon from us. We should be getting a goal there from that. We need to. The final ball there again has let us down.
It should be a goal. Fucking hell. Jesus, that should be a goal.
Starting to influence the game a little bit, Bernard now. He's dropping into the pockets and taking a little bit of the pressure off James. Godfrey.
Yeah.
It's good play from Redmond that, but we've nothing's on that right hand side though. James is trying to help out Godfrey there, but doesn't look like we've got much about us down that right hand side. Both defender and naughty little tackle from Alan there.
They said at half time. They said at half time about how Southampton are getting down our right hand side.
Yeah.
So it's been obvious. It's been a game plan for them to go after Godfrey, and they're just regularly going after him now.
The breaking away at Southampton, good chat. That's great defending from Michael Keane. Pretty last ditch challenge. He's tried to. Danny Ings went to kind of knock it past him. Well played there, Michael Keane.
So we're 60 minutes in. Who's your man of the match for Everton so far?
Fucking struggling here. Probably Alan, just because he's just looked like he's had the desire to go and do something. Poor Dominic Calvert-Lewin hasn't had a kick. Literally hasn't had a kick. I think the first bit of passage of play that we had, he done okay, didn't he? Ball went up to him and he's linked up well with Hammers.
Yeah,
Since then, I honestly don't think he's touched the ball. He looks very isolated up there. It looks now like Hammers has gone up alongside him. Like a diamond in midfield.
Cool.
And it's a diamond, yeah, with Gordon at the top of the diamond.
He's playing that sort of 4-1, 3-2-ish.
Oh, Southampton just nearly finished it there.
Oh.
They just look far more dangerous than us on the break again. It's Che Adams, I think this time he's just got the run on Mina and they've just completely overloaded us. And Danny Ings should be scoring there. Should be scoring.
Love this.
DJ
Kid, why are you blocking people? Quit being salty. Because they're all knobheads, mate, like you. I'll block who I want, mate. Do you know what? Jesus Christ. Fucking cop-outs are now. Brilliant. Fucking love it. Yeah, do you know what? I'd go as far as saying Everton look lethargic in this game. We don't look at the races, do we? Really?
No.
Anywhere. Middle of the park, we're getting dominated. Ward-Prowse is dominating. That right-hand side, Southampton's left, getting dominated. You know, it's just not good. It's not good at all. And again, they should score there. The ball flashes across the box a minute ago. They should score that.
Yeah.
Genuinely, this could be 5 or 6. Not necessarily 6, but maybe 4 or 5 to Southampton today.
They've been far better in the final third, no doubt about it, which you wouldn't expect. Bernard's just picked up a yellow card for kind of stopping them breaking away. Which probably wasn't a bad decision from him. It did look like they were going to get some numbers forward there, but a bit of frustration from Bernard. Yeah, it's a yellow card.
I mean, that's. I can't quite believe I'm saying this, but actually, I feel like the person we miss most in this game is Coleman, a right back.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Because we've missed a proper right back, just getting up and down, just doing what they need to.
Yeah. Oh, well done, Bernard. Pressure. What? Fuck off, ref. How's that their ball? Oh yeah, just give it to us. I'll show it.
That's a John thing, that was. That was a John thing, that was. For fuck's sake, it's our free kick. Oh, sorry, ref. Sorry. Brilliant. Easy comments. 10. We miss Walcott. Brilliant. Matt Simo, lovely. Walcott.
I actually wish Walcott was playing for them. These have been less. These have certainly been less incisive in the final third. If these have had him there.
Brilliant.
First time I've said this in a while, but Delph has actually made a bit of a difference, you know.
Do you know what?
Delph's got his foot on the ball a bit more than Decore.
I actually was really surprised by Delph when he played against West Ham, and I thought he put in a good performance, and he's done all right since he's come on here.
He's dictating the play a bit more.
Great Metropolis. Is it true that Everton have the best match day pie in the league?
I do love the Scouse pie. I love the Scouse pie. To be honest, I'm a big fan of the Scouse pie.
Yeah, I am.
Which for lads who aren't Scousers, go on.
But a few years ago, they used to do that Big Daddy pie. Do you remember? And it was fucking massive.
I do, yeah.
Oh, that was the one. I mean, Chang was shit. I hated Chang, but that pie and a pint was like £8. But honest to God, that would be my tea. I'd be done then.
I wasn't into the Big Daddy pies, to be honest.
Oh no!
It's all about the Scouse pie for me. Scouse pie and a cause. Happy eye. I'm missing a match now. Gutted.
Would you have started Bernard over Iwobi?
Yeah, absolutely. Certainly easy to say now, isn't it? But no, I would absolutely have started him as a Iwobi. But I think it was more like I expected him to start Iwobi because he's been his favourite replacement. But for me, it's great play from Bernard there, just as we're talking about it. Chance, doesn't quite get. Calvert-Lewin just doesn't get off the floor there. I don't know what happens. I don't know if he like lost his footing or something, but he didn't jump.
For fuck's sake.
Good play there from
Everton need a
Bernardo.
goal.
We do it, and
Need a goal. We need a goal.
This has been our best spell, to be honest, and it's not even been that great.
It's been weird, actually. Delph's managed to sort of quiet down Ward-Prowse.
Because
he's sort of, if you look at where Delph is, he's sort of sitting on top of where he would run into.
Yeah.
Well, they want a full description of what a scouse pie is.
Yeah, I was just about to say it when you brought up the Big Daddy pie. Basically, beef, ground beef, carrots, peas, and potato. Mainly meat and potato, but it's got some and a bit of it is, yeah. The potato, and there's a bit of a gravy in there as well. So it's a bit like a meat and potato pie, but it's got some veg in there as well. Really nice.
Yeah, I love it either. I love it. I hate these pies that are like chicken tikka pies and stuff like that. I can't.
I'm not into those curry ones. Not like that for me.
Nah, I fucking hell.
It's really frustrating to watch this, you know.
Come on. Gary
well done.
Are they not scousers?
Who's not scousers?
We're getting a lot of shouts for former players here. The people who are asking about the pies. Kyle Brimage, where's Kone? Brilliant.
Arena.
How many mins this game? It's on 68. I've got.
Yeah, 68 exactly.
Yeah, well, I was just short of it, but yeah.
Yeah.
I've got a delivery. There you go. You're on your own for a second.
No worries.
Do that.
Yes. Southampton look to have weathered the small, very, very, very meagre storm from Everton here. Just starting to get a grip on the game again. Looks like Ward-Prowse has dropped in even deeper to give them centre-backs a bit more protection, but it's not happening for Everton this afternoon. We really don't look like scoring. Our best moments have been down that left-hand side, but when we got the ball in the box, we don't look like we've got enough men in there.
It's like we're falling apart in the final third, to be honest. It's just not. The pies have arrived. Actually, guys, it was a dressing gown for those people that think I love honey. Thank you very much. You fuckers. Massimo, taxi for Godfrey.
Agree, mate. Completely agree. As he's had one today, both defensively and attacking. Bernard's got to be careful here. He's just fouled again there. He's already had a yellow card.
Yeah, he has. Yeah. That was.
It was a soft one, but.
It was stupid.
Yeah. Oh, he's lucky there. He's went over with the studs. Oh, he's lucky there. You can see what he's trying to do. He's trying to drag the ball, but he's very lucky to not get a yellow there. That was a kill, does that? Hold on. Oh, you're joking. I thought the ref was going to the monitor then.
So Hasenhüttl's absolutely lost his shit over it.
Has he, yeah?
Yeah, it looks like it. It's just not great.
I can't see us not getting a chance because we haven't really had a chance, have we, the whole game?
It's not even just that. It's like I can't see us going an entire game without creating something because I don't feel like we've created anything.
No, we haven't. I mean, one of the viewers said before we've missed Richarlison. There's absolutely no doubt about that, is there?
Oh yeah, and it concerns me. We've got 3 games without him, haven't we?
Yeah, it's straight red, 3 games.
So Newcastle away and Man United at home.
Oh, well done, lads. Keane's done well. Fuck's sake. Breaking away now. Walker Peters, foul, yellow card for Dean, I think. Oh, red. He's giving Luca Dean a straight red. He sent him off. Straight red. What was that? You're having a laugh. How's that a straight red? Surely the ref's got to fucking look at that. Surely the VAR are having a look at that. There's no way that's a red card. How on earth? Okay, one foul. I don't know if he's done it as like an accumulation. No, he's got his feet caught under his feet. Oh, it looks naughty on. Oh, it looks naughty on the replay. Like,
oh, for fuck's sake!
Oh, look on the replay. It looks really sore one. I think that's harsh. He's going to look at it. I think that's really harsh. That it looks bad on the replay. No, the ref's not even looking at it. VAR must have said that it's a red. Yeah. Oh, we're fucked. That's it. Game over.
Oh, fucking hell! That looks horrific.
That's Luca Dean out for fucking 3. Your mate in Kunki's going to get some games now.
Oh, fuck me. He slides on his... yes. Fucking hell, man.
It's a sore one, isn't it?
Well, first and foremost, I hope the Southampton lad's all right, first and foremost.
He hasn't meant that, you know. He hasn't meant that.
No, he's running.
He's running, and in his stride, he's landed on Walker Peters' foot, do you know what I mean? But like you say, it looks bad in the slow-mo, and he's kind of...
He's got caught on his
studs. The studs get caught inside his boot.
Inside his boot, yeah.
Yeah, so that's why it looks worse, and obviously I think it is worse for Walker Peters.
Fucking hell. Jesus Christ.
He's kicking off here, look at Dean.
Fucking hell.
Volleying stuff. You can't believe it. Walker
It's
Peters
an accident.
Right.
Fucking hell, we've got the red shot in the comments here as well. Here we go. All you do is kick players, you donkey. Is fucking marvellous. Fucking hell. Oh.
I don't even know what we're going to do here. They've made all the changes. What does he do? Alan will go left back, I think.
I think they've got to go 3-5-2. 3-5-1. They've got to, because
we've got three centre backs there, yeah. Yeah, it's not a bad shot.
Delph can go left back. Delph can go over to, cover that left back side if he has to. And Alan will have to do on the right back side for when on the transition. We're up to 352 people watching the stream now. So, it's not been fucking good. This has not been a good Everton display. But look, again, you all hate me for it. We're still top of the league, irrespective of the result today. As long as we don't concede 7 fucking goals, we're still top of the league. Yeah. I hope Walker Peters. Yeah, he's fine. He's just caught the back of his leg.
Yeah, he has. It's completely an accident, but it looks a bad one, and I can see why when VAR have looked at it, they haven't overruled the red card because it looks bad.
It didn't help that just before that, I think he might have stood on his foot accidentally as well as he was running to it. So it's almost like he did, and then he'd gone in again. But yeah,
it's harsh though.
Nathan Woolks completely outdone tactically. It's not been good. It's not been good for Everton. I don't necessarily agree with the substitutions either, all of them, but it is what it is. We've had a bad day at the office.
Yeah, it's absolutely been a bad. It couldn't have. I don't want to say that, but I don't think it could be worse so far. Great tackle from Michael Keane, but I say that it could end up being 3-4.
Yeah, that's lovely. That is.
Your stream's definitely picked up, hasn't it?
I've changed it. That's why.
Have you? Yeah, it's right on cue.
Yeah, what I tend to do is so because I do the watch along, I tend to watch the game on my phone as I'm speaking to you on my tablet because it's just easier. But the stream on Sky Go is a minute behind.
Yeah, it is.
But now I'm watching it on a specific website.
John nearly got in down the left there, but Vestergaard, I think
did.
it was, come
Yeah,
across. Good
he
challenge.
did. He's been strong there, Vestergaard. I tell you what, I don't know what he's just said to James as well. Just before that, he kicked off.
Who said to James? Vestergaard?
Vestergaard said something to James because James weren't happy with what he said to him.
Absolutely wide open now. It's whether Southampton fancy going and getting another one here, or whether they're just going to try and keep the ball and keep us out.
Oh, what a tackle that was by Michael Keane there as well, just before. Just saw the replay of that on the stream. I've got a Astro Super Sports, brilliant. Yeah, I tell you what, I saw
Southampton are in here. 3. Oh, good tackle from Calvert-Lewin, is that? No, Alan.
Calvert-Lewin. Alan.
No, Alan's come flying back here. Yeah, I mean, you asked me before, who my man of the match it would probably be Alan. I think he's shown spirit throughout the game, and he hasn't given up. He's the only player who looked like he's still playing for the team at the top of the league, who believes you can get back in the game. The rest of the players have Alan looked like they've had that same level of belief this afternoon. Hasn't really worked. And
for Southampton, I mean, you know, I don't often talk about the opposition, but for Southampton, this isn't a bad result at all, really.
It's been a very good performance from them. There's no doubt up to this stage they've been the better side. Far better than the final. Oh, what the hell is that? I don't know what's happened here with the marking, but the corner's come in, floated to the back post. And Vestergaard, I think it's Vestergaard again, it's just in acres of space. Yeah, it is. It's Vestergaard. It's just in acres of space. He gets it head on target. Looks like it's going over, actually, but in typical Jordan Pickford fashion, he wants to get a hands on it anyway. It's another corner.
Just for the sake of it.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake. It's been a shit show today. However, we go up against the Newcastle side that, quite honestly, don't know their arse from their elbow next week. So, you know, we may still be able to get a result next week. We can still be top of the league after anyone.
Possibly, yeah. This is
got to be positive.
Definitely give Carlo food for thought. This though, and you know, the defeat was going to come at some point. You'd have to admit, and to a certain extent, it comes now. It gives him a better chance to reflect and go and make whatever changes he needs to make and do whatever he needs to do on the training grounds. I think the players are going to be busy this week.
And in terms of the start of the season, it just does mean that Everton and Liverpool are joint first and second, but obviously we're above them on goal difference. Which, you know, for Everton fans, if you'd have offered Everton fans out of 6 games, 13 points, I think most of us would have took that.
Oh, 100%. 100%, yeah.
You know, it's been poor today. It's been poor, but it is what it is. You know, we can't do anything about it. The red card's not helped us either because it's just give all the momentum to Liverpool, to Southampton.
Great bit of play from Gordon there. He's put Calvert-Lewin in down the inside left. Probably the best chance he's had all game. Vestergaard's dealt with him again. Good player. They've
played really well. Southampton. They've played really, really, really well. They've pretty much dominated this game.
Best bit of play of the afternoon. I think that from Gordon. No, he literally sent 2 players completely opposite direction and decent ball in behind. The first ball I think I can remember all game in behind for Calvert-Lewin's going run on to, and it looks like James is injured here.
Yeah,
he's holding his hamstring, and we made all the changes. This is going from bad to worse. If he is actually injured, I'd take him off. I don't care if he goes down to 10 men. I'd sooner 9 men. Sorry, you certainly don't want someone hobbling around. Yeah, he's proper holding his hamstring here.
Yeah. I think it went when he turned Redmond there.
It's not good, though.
Tell you what, and this is what we were talking about, though.
Yeah, they're all over us here. I think we just need the final whistle here because oh my God, what's going on? Literally, the players have just give up here. They've literally gave up.
Come on, for fuck's sake, Blues.
This is a fucking piss. Honestly, it's a piss like this. The players have just stopped running here. Alan looks like he's got a major cob on. Yeah, they down tools, yeah.
Carlo
Southampton.
will be fuming at that though, because that's one thing Ancelotti says: you play for the fucking shirts. It's not great here. This isn't great from Everton.
Gordon's the only one who looks like he's still having a go here.
There's just nothing. There's no intensity. There's no going forward. There's nothing. They're allowing. I mean, look at that. Look at that there. You've got 4-on-4 and our players are jogging back behind him.
James actually can't even run here. He's just standing still. I think he's just standing in a position where players can give him the ball, but
can't do anything. It's literally just Southampton, just camped outside our box. Oh, it's fucking terrible. This is.
Yeah, if there was a game that looked dead and buried, this is it. We've virtually got 9 men, and then the 9 men that are capable of running, only 2 of them want to run. That's Gordon and Calvert-Lewin, I think. Even Alan's give up the ghost now.
It's not been a good performance.
You know what? I don't know why they haven't took James off here. Obviously, he feels he can walk around and make a difference, but it can't be good for him now.
It's weird because, like, at times he's looking like he's got fairly free movement, and then he's.
No, he definitely can't run. Look, they're attacking here, and he didn't even attempt to run any quicker than the jog there. He's just stolen back. Oh, he's in here as well, Redmonds. Well done from Delph. Yeah, to be honest, I'll take the 2-0 now. 3 or 4.
Delph's done all right since he's come on.
Yeah, so's Gordon. I think the players who've come on, all of them have done okay. Oh, he's in. Well done, Pickford. Well, say well done. He couldn't not get that there. Look like Ward-Prowse has been man of the match for me. For them, he's been everywhere.
Oh yeah, he's
proper engine.
And Vestergaard, he's dealt with everything that's come their way.
Mm. Yeah, you're right. I just think Vestergaard's had to do enough though. Do you know what I mean? He hasn't really been called into action often enough.
Yeah, he hasn't. And the little things he's had to do, he's done well. He's done well. But again, as you say, you got Ward-Prowse popping up on the edge of his box and the edge of our box. Obviously, he got his goal earlier, carrying the ball well. Southampton. I mean, it's literally consistently 6 against 4 because our midfield aren't even bothering coming back.
Yeah, that's right.
This is where you're seeing that maybe Everton haven't got enough squad depth.
Yeah. He struggled to be able to change the game today, hasn't he, Carlo? He hasn't really had option. I mean, one of the viewers said before the games, didn't he, what you think about the bench? You're looking back at it now with the benefits of hindsight, and we haven't had enough players on there to be able to change the game, have we? Bernard's come on, and he's been Bernard. Nice little touches, some good bits of skill. I mean, look, that moment when he breaks down the left, and I think it was Gordon plays him in, and he doesn't find James. That was our chance there. We take that, and we got a chance of getting back in the game, but we didn't. And yeah, it's been not a lot of positives out of today, unfortunately, at this stage.
No. Here's a question for you: should Everton have got Josh King?
I thought that when the window closed anyway, I would say so. Yeah, I mean, looking at today, I don't think another. Well, I'd say that. Would you went 4-4-2? I think so. I think even if Moise Keane was still here, he would have went 4-4-2 at half time just to try and get a better foothold in the final third. But we haven't got another striker now, particularly without Richarlison. So Yeah, I think it's without a doubt we should have got either Josh King or someone. We needed a forward. It was bitterly disappointing that we didn't get a forward in. One thing I am surprised about today is that Danny Ings so far hasn't got on the score sheet and hasn't really looked like getting on the score sheet either.
Yeah, he got that assist in the first half, and he maybe should have tapped in the shot from Redmond that went just past
true,
the
yeah,
post. Maybe
you're right. Yeah, you're right.
But apart from that, he has been quiet today. Southampton have just done a good job on us. They've just done a job on us.
Che Adams has been a bigger threat, I think, to him. You look to play at him now. He struggled when he first come in from Birmingham, but he's starting to look the part.
It's just not been. This hasn't been an Everton this season performance. This has been an Everton performance from last season.
Yeah, 100%. They're just trying to play. Both teams are just trying to play the minutes out here. We know. I think we know we haven't got enough fit players on the pitch to be able to break them down, and they're just happy. I think the 2-0 anyway.
They've won.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, for Southampton, this moves them into the top. I think it puts them in the top 6, which it puts them 5th in the top 6. Yeah. So for Southampton, this is a great result for them.
I might be wrong here, but I don't know if Hammett. Oh no, I thought Hammers had limped off. He hasn't. He's just gone when it stood on the other side now instead. Calvert-Lewin. He's just ran now, Hammers. It's weird. Oh no,
that's what I mean.
No, that was Godfrey then. Sorry, it was Godfrey.
Oh, what?
Calvert-Lewin just put the ball into the box there, and there was no one in the box.
Yep.
Oh my God, what's Pickford doing? Fucking idiot. Pickford just tried to. Classic Pickford, that. Just clear the ball, son. What are you doing?
Well,
oh my God.
What's that about? What the fuck's that? What the fuck is that, really? Fucking hell, man. At the end of the day, we've had our arse handed to us. This is no different to any other top team in the league. Can happen. Villa smashed Liverpool 7-2. You know, Southampton come back from, was it 3-0 down against Chelsea to 3-3 last week?
Yeah.
You know, it happens. The Premier League, anyone can beat anyone. Unfortunately, enough, we've had a great start with some good results.
Villa got the 3-0 by Leeds, didn't he, the night? Yeah,
exactly. So, look, it is what it is. But the fortunate thing about us is that if Everton's ambition is to finish in the top 4, 13 points after 6 games is exactly what we need to be sort of aiming for. You know, and if we can have, say, 21 points or 22 points after 10 games, then you know you're in with a chance.
Yeah. Do you know what, though? I think Gordon's got to start the next game on the basis of this performance. He's been one of the few positives. I think every time he's got the ball since he's come on, he went past the player and has been playing on the front foot. Certainly very unlike the pedestrian Iwobi we've seen. And unfortunately, as much as Bernard's had some good little moments, he just drifts in and out the game far too much for me.
You can see why. You can see it. My other thing with Bernard as well is I just think he's too slight for the Premier League. I don't.
Yeah, he is.
You know, if he was a bit more physically strong enough, I think he'd be a hell of a player. But he's just not.
No, he's not.
He's just not. It's just one of the. It's just bad. They are just playing it out now. They are just playing it out for a 2-0. They're keeping their clean sheet. They're winning everything in midfield. There's the gap between our midfield and our defence is, well, I mean, I could dominate the middle of that park, and I'm massively overweight. I look like James Corden. Now. Brilliant. Cheers for carrying on. Fucking wide open. It's fucking massive. It's just been poor. It's just been
5 minutes as it's on. It's not what we wanted. That.
Are we? Yeah. I mean, you know, if Everton were going to get back in this game, they needed to score either at the end of the first half, or at the very least at the start of this.
first 15 of the second half, I think was our. We had a little bit of a spell. I think it was from 50 to 60 minutes where we were having a bit more of the ball, but when we didn't, and obviously after the sending off, that's pretty much ended the game. I'm really concerned about the Hammers one. I just hope it's not. Can't be that serious, can it? Because surely a player of his experience, he would have went off, wouldn't he?
He would come off. Yeah. Will Lewis, worst performance in a long time, like playing under Silva, still top of the league. But exactly, we are still top of the league.
Yeah, so I completely agree with you, though. It has been a Silva-esque performance, this, though, where we've just been so toothless. We've had, as much of the ball as they have, but we just haven't looked like doing anything. And that foul from Calvert-Lewin just sums up the game, really. Frustrated, mistimed.
Yeah, it's just... The guy on the left is a better goalkeeper than Pickford. Brilliant. I am actually a good goalkeeper, Tommy, mate. I am. And I tell you what, mate, if you play five-a-side, I will come down there and play the fucking lot of you off the park. Not a problem. I might be overweight, son, but I'm telling you now, I can play football. Fuck me. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. I was at Birmingham City for fucking 12 years.
Bit on that one there, didn't you, Mike?
It pisses me off. It pisses me off because people think just because you're a bit overweight, they think, oh yeah, you can't fucking play football or anything. When actually, I've probably played at a better level than half of these fuckers.
Than most of them have, yeah. Keyboard warriors, mate.
Keyboard, they love it. They love it, and I love it too because I give it them back.
Yeah.
Fucking hell! I tell you what, I bet you can't wait for Monday, can you?
Can't wait till this game finishes. Never mind. Come Monday.
Oh no! Fucking hell! Absolute fucking shocker. This is.
I'll tell you what, mate. Don't be having me on again. Bad luck, mate. This is. So I'm just saying it before one of the viewers says it.
Oh no, there's been loads of that comment, but I haven't highlighted it for you. I just didn't want to.
Fair play.
But now you've done a sterling job, I must say. I mean, you've done a much better job than ever. I mean, at one point you were running the entire show.
God.
It's just poor, and I've got to do the match reaction after, and just sort of sit there and say, I've got very little positives to take out of that game.
There is very little positives. I'm really struggling to think of anything. I mean, like you said, Delph done okay since he's come on. Again, Gordon, I think, is in line for the start. He should definitely start next week ahead of Iwobi at least. But yeah, apart from that, really struggling to take anything positive from it.
Yeah, it's just not great.
So what? Michael Keane's played okay again. He's okay.
Yeah, he made that good block earlier. That good last-ditch challenge, which that could have easily been 3-0. But defensively, Everton have been all over the shop.
Yeah, we have. But I think that's been more a reflection of the field though than the defence.
Yeah,
I think we've been overrun in the field, which I think we were, for a large period against Liverpool as well.
Yeah, it's sort of been a bit of a worrying trend. And to be honest, this could have been worse. Some refs would have saw the Godfrey incident as a red card. There was a rough challenge earlier in the game, but I can't remember who by, that could have easily got a yellow card of some sort. This could have been worse for Everton, but fortunate. It's only 2-0, and we've.
I hope that Digne red card's overturned. I'm not sure you can though, can you? If the referee said he's seen it, and then VAR have also had a look at it.
Yeah, I don't think you can, because I think that was the issue with. That's been the issue with Van Dijk and Pickford. Yeah. Quick question on the first goal, just because. When that ball gets shot, and don't get me wrong, it's some pace, Pickford's quite slow to get his arm stretched.
I don't know. I'd have to watch it back. I mean, even watching it a few times, I didn't feel as though that's the final whistle. I didn't feel as though it was one I was expecting to save. I think I was focusing a bit more on the defensive and midfield mishaps from it. But I'd have to watch it back. It wouldn't surprise me because he hasn't had he hasn't had a great season or a great period in general. But no, I can't say that I really noticed that firsthand.
No, fair enough. Well, look, I mean, yeah, it's full time. Everton have lost 2-0 away at Southampton. A really, really disappointing performance from Everton. Guys, the match reaction will be literally straight after this stream. Literally straight after. Judgy, from Across the Park podcast, thanks ever so much for being my guest, mate. I'm really sorry it's been on a bit of a shit one.
No, thanks for having us on, mate. I still enjoyed it. Nonetheless, it was nice to talk to people while watching this, because I think if I was watching this on my own, it would have been even more miserable. But at least I've had some other people sharing in my misery, and again, hopefully we helped a little bit.
Yeah, well, I think you've done a sterling job, mate. I'm really, really grateful for you. You even ran the show at a couple of points during that, so absolutely.
Thanks to Virgin Media.
Thanks, Virgin. Yeah, guys, thank you ever so much for watching, and we'll see you for the next one.
Cheers, guys. Thank you.
Peace.